Hello, hello, hello. I think it's right at 5. Wait for some of you to get on. Maria, I'm not sure where you're at, but I hope you're somewhere having fun. It's super windy here today, and it's super hot. It's like 109, I think it got up to be. Somebody's on. Yes, so I am down in Yuma, Arizona. It's on the border of Mexico, and it's very, very hot here. Hello, Janine. So, I'll wait just a few more minutes. Hello, David. How is everybody tonight? So it's 5 o'clock here. I'm not sure where everybody is, but I know that your teams are Florida time, I believe, yes, Maria's in Florida. So you guys are 3 hours ahead of me. So I think, can somebody, let's see, I have 1 minute to 5. Janine or David, is it straight up 5 now? I see that we're starting to get more viewers. Hello, Danielle. I see that we're starting to get more viewers. I used to live in Ohio, so I understand the heat. Yes, David. Oh my goodness, I know, but lost you for a second. At least here, it's a really dry heat as opposed to like Florida is like a really, humid heat. If I'm going to be in the heat, I prefer that it's like dry at least, except for then everything dries out. Your nose, your breathing, everything. Oh, okay. So David, Ohio, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. That's so crazy, is that I don't even know where that's at. It must be somewhere, close down by the border, huh? Hello, Andrea. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So my name is Dodie Glover, and I am a Purple Status presenter with our fantastic company. I started my journey with Younique on February 26th of 2014. I have maintained my Purple Status for just about a year now, and so my focus on business right now is sponsor, and finding those leaders out there. I have 2 elites, but of course, as we all know, you need to have 4 to hit black status. So that's what I'm working on. So I have been asked by Maria to come on and share with you all my tips in sponsoring. And I just recently last month sponsored 8, and I had a lot of buzz over that, and so I'm going to show or tell you the steps that I've taken along the way. So before we get started, the first thing that I want to say that people always ask me, Dodie, if you could give me one piece of advice, what is the best piece of advice you could give me? When starting out or at any time in our journey. So my biggest piece of advice to anybody and everybody, whether you are just starting out, whether you are a seasoned or anything, that I wish I would have known about, or that not known about, I wish I would have done, I wish I would have listened to our top leaders and really put put my mind to this, and that is personal development. I started my personal development about 6 months ago, and I can only imagine, I know what it's done for me right now in this short 6 months. I can only imagine if I would have started it, 2 years ago when I first started my journey with Younique. But the beauty of it is that we are always growing, and it's never too late to start. So if you don't have any personal development books or audios or podcasts or whatever you like to listen to or read or do, get it, guys. You really, really should. Okay, so now I will start with the sponsoring. So the biggest thing that I train and tell my teams is, I was going to first tell you a little too. I'm going to refer to my notes here because I have squirrel brain, and so I'm all over the board. So I introduced myself. I wanted to tell you all that I have 1,034 in my company, and I have personally sponsored 127 of those. And of course, we all know that not everybody is active, but just to give you a little history of what I've done. So the thing that I tell all of my teams is that it is imperative that you build relationships with people. I know that it is in our industry, we jump in and we just want to explode, and we want to sponsor, and we're so jazzed up, and we love our company and we love our products, and we just want to share it with everybody. But what I have learned is that we've got to slow down and take the time to build relationships with people, because we need to share with them, why is it that they want to join me? Why do you want to choose me as a sponsor? So in order to do that, we've got to build the relationship. We've got to earn their trust, and then it goes from there. So how I do that and how I have done that is I have I've got lots of notebooks, but this happens to be the one that I have right now. And so what I do and what I suggest is that you add at least 10 people a day. Now, when I say add at least 10 people a day, I'm very strategic about it. So I don't just go on Facebook and randomly add like 10 people. What I do, where you can start, is in your party groups. Yes, Sophia, I so agree. This business takes time, and I think, a lot of us want, or I'm guilty of it, I've wanted to give up several times, in the first year, and I know that we all have the same opportunity, and each and every one of us, it is patience and persistence. That is the key to this, and it takes time. It completely takes time. So when I choose people that I am going to add, I think to starting in your party groups is a phenomenal start. It's a perfect way to go back into your party groups and start befriending people from there. Is a good place. Another good place that I do is, of course, friends of friends. And I'm really strategic when I befriend somebody. So I definitely go to their profile. I definitely see if the person would fit the match for somebody that I could help, okay? A single mommy, a struggling family, any type of person that just, that my heart thinks, oh my gosh, I can help change this person's life. So I do that, and then when they accept my friend request, I will write them down. Okay, sorry. So I'm a writer. I'm a hands-on writer. Like, I got to look at everything. And this is a little scribbly, but here's a for instance. So this was Wednesday, May 4th. these are all the people that accepted, whoops, I'm losing everything. These are all the people that accepted my friend request, okay? So what I do when they first accept my friend request, I immediately reach out to them with a personal message, and I say, and I always refer to them by name. So April, thank you so much for the ad. I hope you have a spectacular day, or whatever personal spin you want to put on it. So right there, that starts up your building of the relationship. And then what I do is at least, and this is why the day and date, this is why I mark it, because I go by the week. So if I start this on Monday, each day or every other day, I go back to this day, to this list, and go to their Facebook profile and like a picture, or see what they've posted lately, do some interaction that way. And I do that for about 2 to 4 weeks depending, okay? So about 2 to 4 weeks depending, and then I assess the relationship. I assess whether it's that I am going to, because I've already been connecting with them. So then I decide if I'm going to reach out to them and offer our opportunity, or if I am going to invite them to be in my exclusive a customer VIP page. And how I do that is I'm really nonchalant. It's like, hey, April, I have this fantastic group of ladies that love makeup, and it's fun, and would you like to be a part of it? 9 times out of 10 they say absolutely. So that's how I get them in to my group that way. And then from there, I know it's really hard to stay connected with so many people because, we're building our base, our friend base, our customer base. But I have found for myself, it really does help to keep things written down. And it's not unlike me. You might find like a highlighted note about somebody, like, something about their personality that stood out to me, I'll make note of it. So that is how I add people. Another way I find people, just besides friends of friends and off your party, hello Cynthia, is that so in your search box on Facebook, I may go, I'm going to give you a for instance. Our Spain launch, how I found some of my Spain gals, is I went in and I just put in the search bar Spain makeup or cosmetics in Spain or something like that, and up popped quite a few, like pages and all that. And then I would pick one that had a ton of followers, and then I would strategically go through the post that they would post and see who commented on it, see who liked it, and I would randomly befriend people that way as well. So in your party groups, from friends of friends, and from random beauty like pages or whatever your interests are, is how you reach out. I get that question asked to me a lot. Well, I don't know that many people. How do I find people? So that's the top three ways that I find people personally. Gonna refer to my notes here. Okay. So building relationships, as we know, takes time. This business, as we know, takes time. And all along that way, we are planting seeds. So here's what happened. So last month I sponsored 8 people, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, somebody else just joined. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? And so I really, because I wasn't doing anything, or at least I didn't think I was doing anything. And so I sat down a week ago, and I looked at everybody that had joined me, and it was like over a 2-week time. And I realized one common denominator. Each and every single one of those people were either a customer that I had built through the system that I just told you about, building relationships, or B, just random people I had built relationships. And here's a for instance. I befriended a gal that I had never known before off of Facebook. She lives down in Vegas. Very sweet lady. I befriended her right in the beginning of my journey with Younique. And we just, built a relationship over Facebook, and I never mentioned Younique. I mean, she could see, obviously, when people go to our pages, they know what we do. They know we're passionate. So she always knew what I did, obviously, but I never approached her. Until about 6 months into us being friends, I got a message from her one day, and she said to me, she said, Dodie, she said, I have some questions about your makeup line. And I said, absolutely. So I stopped myself, because what I really wanted to do is go, oh my gosh, they're so amazing, and oh my gosh, you got to get this, and you got to get that, and you got to get this, here's my link, buy something, or get it all, or whatever. But I halted myself, because I knew that I needed to find out what her needs were. So I said, okay, Shelly, what questions can I answer for you? And started this conversation. And then I started asking her, what is your skin type? What do you currently wear? What, are you a foundation or a powder girl? Do you wear lipstick or lip gloss or lip stain? So I really started asking these questions, and this went on for about 2 days. Then I got a message from her, and she said to me, she said, Dodie, I want to tell you how incredibly thankful I am to you that you took the time to ask me questions, and you didn't sell me on your products. Okay? And so that turned into another year customer, okay? So that was 6 months into our relationship. Then she was a really good customer for almost a year. Like, when I say good customer, I'm talking she bought monthly. She shared it with her friends were buying. I mean, really good customer. So then it got to the point where I was like, well, this is crazy. She needs to be selling this. I mean, I knew it from the very beginning. But so then I reached out to her and I said, you know what, Shelly? I added up a party that she did. I added up what her commissions, so she knew what she knew what she earned as far as hostess points. She knew that she had gotten, $120 in Y Cash and 2 half-price items. But what I did is I went and I added up what her commission would have been. And that's how I approached her. I said, you know what, Shelly, you send me so much business. I love you as a customer, but look, do you realize that not only would you have, or did you get your hostess points, but you would have made this much in commission? And look how easy it is. It's totally fun. Like, we had a total blast in that 10-day party. And so now she just signed. She just joined about, 2 weeks ago now. So that is, I saw the fruit of my labor, if you will. So I saw the fruit of my labor. So, most people give up in direct sales. The number one thing that just drives me crazy is that when people say, well, direct sales don't work. No, direct sales work. Direct sales didn't work for you because you didn't work or you gave up on it. And I truly believe that because that, thank you, Stacy, because this is the reason, you guys. Look, what if I would have just given up? My little Shelly my Shelly would have just been like, oh wow, well where'd Dodie go? She doesn't sell Younique anymore. So you never know who's watching you and who you're going to impact. Like, I have had people literally watch me for 6 months or more, and then never liked my stuff, never commented, never said boo, never said whatever, and then all of a sudden I'll get a message in my inbox and they'll say to me, well, I've been watching you for about 6 months now, and I think I want to do what you do. Well, really? Oh, well, I knew they were watching, because I know there's a lot of people out there watching. They watch us, peeps. They watch us. Okay, so with that being said, dives me right into, I know that there is a lot of leaders out there that will say the 80-20 rule on your personal Facebook profile. Well, I'm not too sure about all of you guys, but Younique is my life. Like, it is 100% my life. So I post a lot on my personal Facebook page. Do I post buy this, buy that, do this, do that? Absolutely not. You will rarely ever see me post an actual product on my personal profile page, but what you will see me do is post everything that is impacting my life because of Younique. You know, I just was in Vegas at the Most Empowering Women Network with Maria, and you know, everything that we did that weekend that I captured, I shared that, because if it wasn't for Younique, I wouldn't have been there. So I post a ton of stuff. I mean, gosh, you can get so creative. You can, one of the things Haley posted, Haley Ragsdale, who she's another lover bug of mine. She and I copied her. It's okay to copy because it's great ideas. So she did a post the other day and I loved it. It was like, it was in quotations, Haley, do you ever get tired of, how'd it go? Haley, do you ever get tired of taking selfies? And then Haley responds, yes, I do, but I never get tired of being paid for them. So, you know, you can come up with fun little things to do and to make it fun. It's helping my skin condition. Sophia, I think I may have missed the first part. Okay, you guys are commenting. I think I may have missed the first part. So as soon as I get off here, I'll go back through and read your comments. But so let's see. So that's basically how I sponsor, and that's basically how I think I have had success at doing that. You know, and if in closing, if there is another thing that I can share with you guys, and I will definitely put the link down in the comments when I get off, and that is Jim Rohn. Okay, Jim Rohn is the most amazing. Well, there's a lot of amazing men, but Jim Rohn is a top for me, and he came out with an audio. He has an audio. It's 60 minutes long, but it is well worth it. And I listen to it a lot. Like every time I listen to it, it's one of those that I get something more out of it. And it's how to be successful in network marketing. So I suggest listening to that, and I'll put the link in the comments. And then the other thing, if you guys don't have the book by Big Al Schreider, How to Build Network Marketing Leaders, oh my gosh, you have to get it. It has completely changed the way that I after I sponsor somebody, it has completely changed the way that I approach and work with them. And if at another time, if it's okay with Maria, I would love to come on and share with you all again, and we can do a series on, so now you got them, now what do you do with them? Or how do you identify if they're going to be a leader or not? I would love to do that for you all. But I will post in everything in the comments below. I love the rose water. Yes, I love our rose water too. Oh my goodness, it's such a great product. So I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I hope that you were able to take a ton away. But even if it was just only one thing, I hope that you had an aha moment, or something that I shared with you struck a chord. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night. Maria, thank you so much again, and I will, if you want to message me, or if you want to talk one-on-one, just let me know. I am so passionate, obviously, about our company and everybody. And I don't care if you're on my team or if you're not on my team. I share the love. So I will answer or help in any way I can. I hope you all have a really good night. Thank you.